Hi guys, Steel Sky. I know I did not schedule anything before now, and I'm so sorry, but it's just been, y'all guys know it's been one of those weeks. So, let me get in here. Okay. I know Arnie sent me a message. And Susie did too. Not Susan, Susie, the one from my group. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. One of the ladies in my group, she was pregnant. She had her son the other day, and she's just put a message out that she's back home, and the baby's still in NICU, so we're going to keep with prayers. They're not sure. According to his due date, he's over a month early. He's about a month early, but hi Susie. But because of his weight and size, because he was almost the same size as my daughter when she was born, but he they're having to keep him as a precaution. So uh, ooh, pardon. Hey Randy. Yeah, no updates on the boyfriend thing. He's still there. Hey Cricket. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, Randy, we have to buy I'm used to people having to buy one about every 2 to 3 years, so yeah. It ain't no fun. Okay. Sorry, I just saw a lone yarn on my shelf. Oh, Susan. Susie. Hi, Elaine. And Wendy's in the bedroom crying. Nothing wrong with her. Doors are open. She can go maneuver around the house however she wants. Okay, that's fine. But she just decided that she wants in my headboard. Hello. Hey,
Hi,
Arnold.
hi, Crystal.
Yeah, I was asleep.
Yeah.
So, whoopsies. Ish.
Hi, everyone. I'll be right back.
Uh, yeah, see, I don't normally do for more than 3 minutes. So, when it comes to the microwave, uh, honestly, Randy, I don't know. Give me just a second, Susan. There you are. You are Susan Ernst, right? On Susan Marie Knits and Crochets. That is Susan Ernst, right? Okay. Just double checking. I've got you pulled up. And now somebody's calling. All right. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm back, everyone.
Okay. It was a scam call.
Oh, I get them every time.
Yeah. But my phone was in the other room, so.
Yeah.
So. Let me get this cleaned up real quick. Hello, Susan.
Hi, honey.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Ernie. Buddy.
Darn it. Mary Maxim is cheap and Hershner's has $2 shipping. Can't buy it. I'm all right. Cricket, I'm all right. But I got to get a hold of him because I've got to undo some stuff he set up. But that's it. Yeah, there's just no progress on his part.
Mm.
So.
You're okay, though?
Yeah, it's just been one of those.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're stuck doing everything now and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's garbage night, too, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I'm not that worried about it.
Okay.
PC, guys. And Susan, I'll explain afterwards.
All right.
But yeah, it's just yeah, I'm not worried about trash night.
I just thought I'd remind you.
Yeah.
I gotta take
Laura. Laura Cancio?
That's Florida Mama Bear.
That's
Hi, Mama Bear. Okay.
yeah, some channels the names are normal, but then others it's goofy stuff.
Yeah, mine is Steel Sky, and then I've got a number behind it. Hi, baby.
Aw. She jumps right up there.
Oh yeah, and she's got that motor running like I just cranked it all up.
Cute. She really loves you.
Oh yeah. Oh, if I had the microphone on my chin,
Want to see my whoop whoop hat?
Oh, that is adorable. Yes, Mama Bear. He is on indefinite vacation. Don't know. I know. I think those are adorable. Don't know. No updates except he's still alive. That's the only thing. I'm not going to.
Yeah, he's safe in there. You don't have to worry about anything really.
Oh no! He's not safe in there. He runs his mouth.
You what?
He runs his mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Not
I
Vader.
see anyone.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah. Until, I'm honestly, when it comes to him, he's there. He's in one piece.
So
He has
far.
not, yeah, so far. But luckily I got a hold of the car insurance, so I'm going to be able to get that done this month because I am on there as an authorized driver. They could send me. I know, Cricket. Don't worry about it. They could send me a copy of the papers. So
Mama Bear's been telling everybody he's on vacation.
that's a good, nice way to put it.
It is.
Yeah.
He's on vacation, courtesy of the great state of Texas, because with that live stream he did, yeah, he will be he will be vacationing for a few years.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I knew it.
I mean, I talked to one police officer, and the original charge that they were here for might have been able to serve, a couple of years in county jail. Now he will have to go to state because of that.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, that's the equivalent of he ran his mouth. So.
Yeah.
And she is being a cuddle kitten. I'm so glad I am not trying to crochet today. Well, she got me early. If you guys are on my Facebook, sorry, got a picture yesterday of her right here. Right there.
Yeah, I saw the picture the other day.
Ew.
Yeah, and that's just her. I want attention now. You haven't given me enough. All right, night, Randy.
Hi,
She's very
Randy.
friendly.
Or I've given her enough that she has fallen asleep, so I can't do anything.
Good night, Randy.
Which I started on my fourth washcloth that I have out there, and I'm gonna have to rip it out. I'm not very far along in it though, so it's not a big deal. Okay, we have a co-host.
Is Bren coming up?
Yeah, yeah,
This
Layla.
one.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Layla.
This one.
Oh,
We have a black co-host. She was
Cricket
not.
said she thinks Bren wants the link.
That's private chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Layla's laying on the recliner.
Oh.
Hey. Get your tail down. So, yeah. But today's just been a day, and I think Smudge, the one that's slightly bigger than her, that's black and white, has been teaching herself to go to the human toilet.
Why?
Because she has, unless she's eating, she's been in the bathroom. In the human bathroom.
Yeah.
No, it was not my daughter. Not on my. No, it was a scam call, Susie. But so and every time I go in there, she jumps off the toilet rim.
Hi, Susie.
So she's sitting. She is on the toilet seat.
Hmm.
That's
That's cool.
mm,
Save you on litter. Bless you, Arnie.
ish.
Ah,
But then I still have this one that won't go in the cat litter. So, and then I have the other one that she is sleeping. She is guarding his mother's clothing. Would you stop? I'm going to put you down if you keep it up.
Where does she go to the
I
bathroom?
will
Does she
eat it.
poop in the house?
I don't. That's the thing. The cat litter is being used.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat litter is being used, but one of them's
Maybe.
camped out in his mom's room. One of them's camped out in the bathroom, and this one camps out wherever I'm at. But she's mad at me
yeah,
because I won't let her sleep in bed with me.
Hmm.
Because she'll get in there and she will just go. She will hide in the headboard, and then when she comes out of the headboard, she lets loose, and it's like, really?
Yeah, that's not cool.
So, no.
You don't need that.
No. Okay. And I got the dog who she can't decide if she wants to let me know if I need to let her outside or not, which is where I was at right before this was the dog. I literally took her out, came in here, and oh crap, it's after 6. Let's get online. So,
That dog's pretty old, right?
yeah, she's about, I want to say 16, 17.
Wow.
And so she's about 13, 14. Wendy is.
yeah.
Yes, on Facebook, my daughter said, "Oh, my Wendy," because Wendy was basically her cat.
Mm.
So yes, that was my daughter on Facebook. But yeah, because Scout's about 3 years older than Wendy. So,
Cute.
oh yeah.
She's such a lover.
Oh, she'll go to sleep right here and she don't care. Yes, I love you too.
She
You're
knows
pain
you're
in my
talking about
patookus.
her.
Huh?
She knows you're talking about her.
Mm-hmm. You're a pain in my patookus, aren't you? Aren't you? Yep.
Yeah, a day or two ago when I was taking a shower, Layla was sitting on the toilet.
What's bad though is this morning when his mother went, I had to go in there and help, not a problem. As we're getting in there, Smudge gets up on top of the tank and she refuses to move the entire time. His mom is in the bathroom. And I'm like, well, at least she was on the tank instead of on the seat, which she does. She does the seat with me, and I have to reach and remove the cat.
Yeah,
It's either remove her, or sit on her. And I ew. All right, come on. Nope. We're going to remove the child. And
Oh
she's up on the bed. She just went up on the bed. You can see
Yeah.
her kind of outlined in the door. Yeah. She don't care. Yep. She'll either go eat, go drink, or hey Lydia.
hi Lydia.
Or she'll go hide
Hi,
back in the
Lydia.
headboard. But yeah, I've just been, when your battery gets down to about yay much, and it doesn't matter how many times you plug it in or for how long, it doesn't recharge.
Yeah.
That's
On your
been
phone?
the last, huh?
Your phone?
No, me. That's
Oh,
been me. That's been me the past couple week and a half.
Yeah.
Hard to believe it's only been a week.
it seems longer, don't it?
Yes and no. Yeah, Susie, only one project at a time for you. Because if you do more than that, Jason will kill you.
Why? I've got about 10 sweaters started, and that's no exaggeration. I can quit doing that too.
Well, she has what she calls crazy quilts, and these are hand-pieced, hand-sewn quilts.
Oh.
And I'm talking, you get little pieces to pieces.
Yeah.
She has 3 that I know of. And she does the loom hats. So she tries to do, if she pulls one of the quilts out, she tries to do it and about 3 or 4, hey, Quick Ranch, and about 3 or 4 hats on different looms at once.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's, no. She can't do that because she doesn't have room. And we swear she's got ADHD, but no diagnosis. And when she changes from the quilt to something else, she tends to lose the needles.
Oh.
Yeah, not good.
No, that's not. Hi, Quick Wrench.
So, yeah. Okay, it's just been drained. I've just been drained this week, Lydia. No energy or anything. So,
it's got to be peaceful around there, though.
yeah, I just need to see if I can find the keys to the gate so that I can, like, walk in and out of the back over here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he had them on him or not. If he did, he needs to do paperwork to let me have them so that I can get the mower out. 2, I can get rid of some stuff. But if I can get the gate open, I got a guy who'll come by and take all the he'll basically clean out the wash house with some of the scrap wood and stuff he's got in there. And he's got a bunch of doors from the cabinet place that he'll take out too.
Yeah.
But I've got to check on the keys, and if I've got the keys, yay. If not, well, that means we gonna have fun.
Is it hard to get in there? I mean, can you unscrew it or somehow?
No, it's a 4-foot chain link fence, but it's got stuff built on top of it, so barbed wire. He's got barbed wire and other stuff on top. But the guys can come and get it and pass it over the fence, not a problem. But if I want to mow the lawn, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. How's that going, Susie? Your basket. She's making cauldron basket out of plastic canvas and black yarn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The problem is the black yarn.
Why? Hard to see?
Yeah.
There's been times in the past where we lost keys to locks and had to get into something, and luckily my dad had this industrial grinder and we would grind. Oh, wait, I got one. grind this part right here on the lock
Yep.
Yeah.
off.
Oh, if it comes down to it, I will. I'll go to Walmart, buy a new set of locks. Ooh. And I'll cut that one off.
Have you had people break in before? Is that why it's locked, or?
He has. I mean, he's telling me that, don't do this, don't do that, because somebody did this, somebody did that. But, when they did that, it's all been 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I understand being cautious, but at the same time, don't jump down my throat because of your paranoia. And I told him.
There was times where I left my door unlocked, and I've had drug addicts literally come right into my house. They won't knock, nothing. They just walk right in.
Yeah, they tried the door. Ooh, it's open. Let's go in, see what we can get. So
So now I keep my doors locked, but I haven't had any problems in the last probably 2 years with that. So
yeah.
I think they all finally got the hint. I've literally had people come to my bedroom window before. That is scary.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That is dumbass. Get the F away, because I gotta pew pew. I don't care if I have to replace a window. Can you replace your life?
Yeah. Right. Right.
Hey, mobs.
Well, once you give them a good scold, and they don't seem to forget that. Hi, Ashley.
My fun one was years ago living in Oklahoma City. And I mean, this has been a minute because I wasn't even pregnant with my daughter. The house I lived in, the lady owned about half a dozen houses. Okay, yeah. My dog, she's all of like 12 pounds, so that wouldn't work. She's knee-high ankle biter. Okay, good. I'm glad he's helping.
It was a situation last few times I accidentally locked myself out of the house. So now I have a set of keys someplace, not going to mention where.
I don't need to know.
Right.
So if I do that again by accident, I can get back in.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, when I was still in Oklahoma City, like I said, it was before my daughter was even thought of, and she's my oldest. The lady I was renting from, she had several houses in like a 5-block radius. She had like 20 of them.
Mm.
And one of them basically was all the alcoholics and drug addicts that were renting from her, but they were also helping her because they didn't always have the money. This lady, her mother had effed her up from the get-go. Her mom was giving her 8-ounce baby bottles of whiskey.
The heck?
Yeah. That's her mom messed her up that bad. She was in her 50s when I met her, and she come knocking up on my door. She's banging like the cops. So, and Arnie can tell you, I heard the cops banging back here one night. And but she's knocking on my door. She's like, I want a moke. I want a moke. I'm like, huh? She wanted a moke is what she called it, but she wanted a smoke. And I'm like, I don't smoke. Took me 10 minutes to get her to go away.
Jeepers.
Yeah, but I think she was mentally about maybe 20. Her IQ point was maybe 20 or 30. She could not function at all outside of, because the landlady also, the landlady got her check. She was her caretaker.
Yeah.
And, she would write down how much she took out for rent and yada, yada, yada to keep it all legal. And then she would go take her food and stuff every few days.
Oh.
That landlady put miles on her vehicles.
Mm.
And I mean, I was in a bad spot where I broke up with my ex, my kid's dad, and I moved properties from one to the other with her, had the kids, and I'm working and everything. Then I lost my job. She's coming by. Yeah, she needed to be there, but Oklahoma doesn't have something like that.
Yeah, they should bring those back. Why don't they have those anymore?
They were deemed cruel and inhumane.
Yeah, but in today's world, they could get that fixed. They could still have them and still have it run decent.
Yeah, I mean, they were stopped, I think, in the 80s, because Mater had a uncle or aunt who was institutionalized because of her mental capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forgot what he said, but they were put in one of the last mental institutions. It was upgraded to basically a care home. I don't call them nursing homes because nursing implies you get help, to get better.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. She's back. And but his parents are also, yeah, and see, that's the thing. She needed this lady needed help. She needed to be, because of how her mother treated her when she was a baby. No, stay put. She needed to be institutionalized because she could barely function. So, but yeah, if they brought those back for people that, I said no, thank you, Dangclaw. They could reassess everything, but I know back in the early 1900s, like 1920s and 40s, and 50s and 60s, they were using the mental homes for experimentation, medical experimentation.
Yeah, I know.
I said no.
The electric zappers and
the shot, the electric chair, taking
a hammer and going
lobotomies.
Yeah.
Any and all medication that came out, they tried that on them.
That's wrong.
But it was okay because they didn't feel about it. They didn't feel it.
But they probably did,
but they could not. I personally think that they they knew what was going on. They were aware of it. They just did not have the capacity to
express themselves,
tell people.
Say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
To talk about it.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, Quick Wrench.
Joe.
Now there are places I know that you can go and do inpatient care. Yes, Kitty Cat loves me because my grandma giving her cuddles and hugs and pets. Mm-hmm. So she's here. There are places you can go and get inpatient care, but that's only like 6 months while they diagnose you, put you on meds and stuff like that. But for people that are diminished,
She's hugging you.
Oh yeah, because you that are diminished.
Funny.
They aren't able to function by themselves, mentally or physically, though there aren't places for those. Now they get put in nursing homes, or I call them care homes, because they just care for them to maintain their level. A nursing home implies that they're going to get help to get better. Girl, you are annoying. Well, she's sitting here, and you see how she's got had her head up. She has her claws in my shirt.
Yeah, bet you that hurts, huh? Yeah. Where do you get your cats from?
Smudge, it was born in the house. Her mother was a feral.
Oh.
And she is one of 4. And then we gave one away, which was an all black one. And then we gave Mama and 2 tiger literally it looked like gray tiger twins. But it was a boy and girl twin. So gave them and Mama to lady at my church. As far as I know, they're all doing fine. But I know Mama had gone on to have a second litter. But she put them in the back of a truck. I don't know if they were born in the truck or if she just put them in there, a few days after. And this is the truck with the hard top that you could shut the top on. Well, the owner had to go somewhere, didn't know the cats were in there, shut the top. A few days later, ended up opening the top, and there's the smell. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. This one, I moved houses in Oklahoma City. Yes, yes, Susie, they were. And that's I wouldn't mind seeing care homes come back as long as they are updated. And I mean to the best of our abilities as a society. But right now, with everything going on, society can't handle that. And I'm not sure, what would be going on governmental wise with the health for places like that.
Right.
So, but when in Oklahoma, when I moved from one house to the other, we had a little field mice problem because about a block and a half from me was get the claws out of my shirt. Was train tracks. On the other side of it was about a half-acre field. So we had, and there were areas close to me that were very thick with brush and stuff. If you mowed my alley, I had the mice come in the house. So we got her from a neighbor. She was an indoor-outdoor rat chaser, which my rats were only about yay big. So.
Yeah, this past winter, Layla caught about a dozen mice. They come in through the garage door.
Yep. And then baby girl, she's my middle child. Yeah, Lydia. So that's one where you go in for help and you're there for a certain amount of time and then you're let out. I'm talking what would be the equivalent of a nursing home for someone of diminished capacity, whether it's mental or physical. You know, basically that is what I'm talking about. Those are the ones that I wouldn't mind seeing them come back, simply because it would be it would be good for the people that need it to be in there, to associate with people, other people in the same capacities as them, and to be able to get better social interaction, because a lot of people that are diminished are not treated right. And I mean, I know someone that he had a stutter growing up. I don't know if he still does or not, but I mean, he was top of the class, but boom, boom, boom. But you had to sit there, because he stuttered, people treated him like he was stupid, and he wasn't. So I mean, it's stuff like that. And he wasn't diminished. He just had a speech impediment. But yeah. Anyway, back to the cats. Baby girl, I was a personal care assistant. I would go in, basically what I'm doing now with his mother, go in, do the laundry. You know, once a week I'd go shopping, receipts, and yada, yada, yada. One of my clients, she'd had several heart attacks before I met her. So she was very physically diminished. She was in a mobility chair like Arnie uses to go back and forth to Walmart. She needed help with almost every physical aspect of her life. She gripped to get a can of soda. She was like this. She would grip it like this. Yes, Quick Ranch. I'm talking those that, when I say diminished, I'm talking those that were born with it. One of the ladies in my group, her younger brother, he was born severely diminished. She said, right, he's in his 60s, and the doctors have diagnosed him with with dementia. But they said he had the capabilities of maybe a 5-year-old when they said if they're lucky, he might get to 6 or 7 when he's full grown.
Yeah, Bryn, how is your new job?
Yeah.
Ooh. Layla.
What was that, Ernie?
Layla rubbing up against a stool and it fell over.
Oh.
Yeah. But I got baby girl from one of my PCAs, from one of my trust me, Quick Ranch, I've thought that. Where I grew up, it was you need to be really, really careful about who you're dating, because there were several close families, and I was in one that
sassy cat.
My father's family had a few that liked to keep it close, so I had, but they were different names, so. And we got Scout, my puppy. She was somebody kicked her out, and we picked her up off the side. Literally, she came up in my yard, and we started feeding her scraps. And that was, oh Lord, 3. No, she's older than I thought, because my son was about 8, and he's 20. He'll be 22 in January. So,
wow.
2. Okay, mental math is not going to work today.
Yeah.
Layla.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's really dark here too. Well, my living room's dark.
It's not that dark here.
It's almost. I see a little light out back, but my living room's dark.
Yeah.
Well, I have to look.
Completely dark here.
Yeah, I have to look right there. Is a small slice of window above the air conditioner. See
Well,
that blue coming down?
yeah.
Yeah, there's the window outside. So it's starting to get dark.
Oh, yeah. It's been overcast here all day today, but it didn't really rain.
Here too.
Just gloomy.
Yeah.
Susie, it's because of the different things that I had done and how I grew up. I have a younger brother and sister, they're twins. And I didn't realize that they had problems, that they weren't normal until my second grade. And then it's like, oh, well, my brother and sister don't act like that. Why don't, oh, that's why they don't do that. And it's statistics. Twins are, twins are more likely to be oxygen deprived in the womb simply because of, you know, of the space and stuff that they have for development. And my younger brother was diagnosed with ADD, which it's probably, believe it's been changed to ADHD now, and anger issues. And they said that's because he's a twin. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he would just be, if this was, go back to the 80s, he would be that guy that bounced from job to job to job to job and was always mad at everybody for nothing. So okay, she's trying to go to sleep. Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. But Susie, me knowing that about you after only after less than an hour is simply because of me, because of what I dealt with growing up and who I dealt with growing up. That's not a reflection on you or anything else. That's pure me. So, but yeah, I came in here the other day and I haven't been out. I actually haven't been in here in 2 days. I forgot about it because I have a bowl over there. I did a mate, or I left my bowl back here. Child. Excuse you. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
She purred and burped at the same time.
Layla will do that ever so often.
Yep. We're doing all right, Bill. As far as I know, he's in one piece. He does have a lawyer. I have not been contacted. So, but I do
Probably doesn't
know.
have any money.
No, he has no money.
Right, so he can't even call you.
Actually, I think they're. Ow! 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 Yes, you. And now she's laughing.
Hmm.
I think they're allowed so many phone calls, but you know, he wants me to put money on his books. I can't do that. So,
Yeah, because he probably wants to call you. That's the only way he can get a phone.
no, his phone is in evidence because he did the live stream on the phone.
I'm saying call you from the jail phone.
I don't think he remembers my number.
Because that's what he's probably trying to do, is to get a hold of you. So you better keep an eye on your mail. You might get a letter. Maybe somebody will give him a stamp or something.
I'm going to send him a letter later this week.
Just don't decorate it. Don't decorate it with stickers or anything. Just
it is literally when you see your attorney, I need you to give him this, 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 and this, and have him mail it to me. Yeah, that's what I meant by putting money on his books. But can't do that. If I don't have money, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you and Sawyer. But I'm going to tell him he needs to get a power of attorney done with me on there, because if something happens to his mom, yeah, I've got power of attorney over her, but if something happens to his mom and say she passes away, the ambulance rolls up in the yard and runs over his bike, okay, I got to get rid of the bike because it's smashed beyond belief. The bills were already paid for the month. His mother owns everything, and when she gets paid is when I pay the bills. But I'm saying, and you know, the account is empty right now, so I can't go give him anything. But she pays the bills, and she knows I'm doing it. I tell her how much it is, but I literally have to shout to do it. So I do it when it's just me and her.
Yeah.
And I set up for she pays the bill, she pays the food. And so that's how things are with that. But I just don't have that. I literally was down to very, very little before he went in.
Yeah.
I can just imagine he's probably very upset because he can't get a hold of you right now, and I'm sure he wants to.
Crossing fingers and toes. I try to be, but I also have to be. I'm also more of a nurse, Bill. I'm basically a CNA caretaker to her. So yeah, it's. I try and balance it. I mean, I don't. When I have to help her with bodily cleanup, I have to get really loud, and it sounds like I'm fixing to beat her up. I'm not. I just have to get loud and to get her to listen to me to do the instructions that I need her to do so I can help her. When it comes time for dinner, I'm fixing to have to move in there and start sitting down and watching her eat, because yesterday and today. Yesterday she ate a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwich, and that was it. Today she ate half a breakfast burrito, and she has been sitting there with her water bottle just on her side by her legs like this. So I'm having to be really careful about different stuff. But yeah, Mater has been her only child. And she was 37. She was almost 30 years old, I believe. Yeah, she was 20. She was 26 when she had them.
When she had him?
Yes. Why was he working? Because he's only 60 years old. And when she is 88, Cricket, she can no longer drive. Literally, he had pulled the keys from her about a year before I got here, but she still borrowed the car and tried to go places. Why wasn't he working? If you go back and look on the last, from April, he had carpal tunnel surgery, and then he played FAFO, and he found out that a miter saw does not like ace bandages, and it took his hand up into it and cut his finger. So he was dealing with all that. So.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah. Good news for me, I don't have a bunch of driving to do.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, but because he sliced his hand open, cut the tendons, and had to have surgery and stuff like that, he wasn't able to go back to work. When he was released, the job he was at when all that happened, while he was on FMLA, I'll be honest, I'm not going to save up the money to bond him out, because it with why he's in there, it's no. If he got out, he would be on an ankle monitor. And I'm not in the mood to deal with that. I'm not in the mood to deal with him right now. I'm pissed. I am very, very pissed about the situation, because it could have been handled way different.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he finally gets out, he's.
Yeah, I bet you it's going to be costly.
No, it's not. No, it's not, Quick Ranch, and that's why I'm like, I'm not in the mood.
Hey, Robert.
See?
Hey, Robert.
People are like, well, why don't you go visit? I literally have had like 15 people. Well, why haven't you gone and visited? Why haven't you gone and visited? Because my temper will not allow me to go and visit him without getting an adjacent cell. I know exactly what would happen if I went in there. I would go over the table, through the glass, and put him through a wall.
I don't think you're going to get in there. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so I need to say,
class.
oh, I would. The way the way I've been running right now, yeah. But
That glass is thick. The
yeah,
reason I know this because one of my exes used to be in jail. He was in jail for quite a while.
yeah, but you know, the woman scorned. Basically, I'm yeah.
Layla.
I know that glass is like yay thick
Yeah.
or more. I have no doubt.
Come on, Layla.
But I called today and I got the information I needed to be able to write him a letter. And it's going to be, hey, because you did this, I need this, and you need to send it with your lawyer, because you don't send passwords out through the mail. You know, he can have his lawyer mail it, but he needs to get me the passwords and stuff so I can get things fixed here. Yes, baby. But hey. Susan, it's Facebook all over again. Literally, this is what was on Facebook except for the shirt.
Goofy.
She's a little. She
probably feels your heartbeat or something.
Yeah, because her head is right over my heart. But also, I'm warm, and the room is kept at like 70 something. So I think I need one of those banana slings or baby slings, I guess, and put her in it.
That would work, huh? She'd probably really like that.
It's his mother's house. Yeah. Yeah, that was Arnie just had the Facebook post, so yeah. It is his mother's house. When she passes, he gets it. Because the way they set it up is when his father went through, I'm guessing the way he was talking is his dad went through dementia, Alzheimer's also. Yeah, but right now it is still her house. Excuse you? And that's why I'm going to tell him he needs to give me power of attorney while he's in jail. And he can literally phrase it that for the duration of his incarceration, I have power of attorney all over his property.
Yeah.
Either real, imagined, or inherited. And yeah. The one time I didn't do that, I ended up in a fist fight and came back close to getting a felony, an assault charge too. So yeah, I'm staying away right now because of my temper. Oh, if he doesn't do that, then he won't like it because I have no problem. Legally, I can pack my stuff and walk away, and there's nothing he can do about it. I can literally walk away and leave his mother in the house, and legally there's nothing he can do about it. But I won't do that because I was not raised that way. But I will hammer that home to him. If he doesn't get that paperwork done, then I can there are changes that I can do and make he won't like, but they're perfectly legal and humane. So yeah. Somewhat I'm talking with her doctors on different stuff about what we can and can't do with her. So there's different stuff that I'm talking to his mom about. Yes and no. I mean, it depends. Some places will, some places won't. Oh no, he can sit the fines out. There is literally an option where you can sit the fines out. I know I talked to he told me there's an option, it's called weekend jail. Basically you go in Friday night after you get off work, you roll up to the county jail, you say, yeah, I'm here to check in. Monday morning, they kick you out and you go to work for the week. Oklahoma has something similar to that. And so, but I have to go to court for him in November over the lawn. Yeah. So, yeah. So.
You got a mess, Crystal.
Oh, yeah, to put it nicely. And when he gets done with whatever felony charge, state charges, the felony charges, he's going to sit at least 2 months in city jail because he has because of the amount of fines there. It's almost 2 months.
Whatever happened with that car that he was fighting over?
It runs.
Is it still? Is it registered and all that?
No, but they're not messing with it. They haven't done anything to it. Literally, we've got it's running, but they haven't done or said anything about it now.
He isn't getting any fines for it being
Nope.
there?
Nope.
Because the city could be assholes and, say, hey, that car needs to be moved. They won't I can't have unregistered vehicles in my yard. I won't allow it anymore.
Yeah. Well, see, that's one other thing because it's his mother's car. What I'm going to do is it's got a tire on it that needs to get fixed. As far as I know, he has not hit anyone. Now, what has happened while he's been away, I don't know. But as far as there are no physical assault charges. He has, as far as I know, he has not hit anyone. So, but I'm going to get some stuff straightened out with finances here, and I've got someone who's going to help me get the title for the car. Since I've got POA, I just need her ID, which I've got, even though
I
think it either goes out I think it went out this year, or it goes out next year. And I'll get a tire put on it, sell it on Marketplace cheap. Say you're going to have I've got the title. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to get the title, have her sign it, which she can still do, but she checks everything. So she gets something in the mail every couple of months from it's residuals from her job. and she will pick it up and do this to double check exactly what she's signing. So, but I'll get the tire fixed, get the car title. I'll probably change the title into my name as a gift, and then turn around and sell it on Marketplace. And I'll do it cheap just to get it out of here, get it done. Money will go into a savings account. Anything I have to sell, like the car or his Challenger over there. I've got to talk to someone. I've been told 2 different people. I contact them and they'll come out and haul it off for scrap. One of them I know, the other one I don't. One that I know, need to contact him and have him take it, and he'll bring me partial money. Which I'll do that. Not a problem. But all that money will go into a savings account, won't get touched. And he's gonna have some fines and stuff when he gets out. And some of it, he's either gonna have to community service it, or he's going to have to buckle down and take a fast food job. Yes, I love you. She's trying to give me cuddles because she keeps reaching her paw out. But yeah, I have someone that's going to help me get the car basically as up to date as possible. Because if I'm going to register it, that means I have to get it inspected, which he wouldn't. Once I've got it, all the tires done, he wouldn't mind doing that. But I'm just, why get it inspected if I'm going to sell it?
Yeah.
Especially since it hasn't been inspected in 4 years and there's no insurance on it. So, yeah. She just limp.
A wet noodle.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, a lot's going to go, and, he's got 2 gun cabinets full of guns. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're going to have to go. I can't do that without a power of attorney because they are his property. And that's one of the things is, in order for me to take care of those so that he can actually move back home instead of me setting up a tent in the backyard over there where his solar array is. Yeah. He in order for him to come back in the house, there cannot be a gun in here.
And felon.
Huh?
He'll be a felon.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And but I mean, legally, right now, I cannot do anything with them because they're his.
Yeah.
So I have power of attorney over his mother, not over him. Yeah. And even though they're in her house, technically, because it's in her house, it's technically her property. That won't fly with the judge if he decides to come after me on that. Which the minute he does, I will disappear. I will shut down all social, tell YouTube, all right guys, I'm gone. And I'll shut everything down. I have a way to do it, and I have a couple of places I can go. He will never find me. That's the one thing about the situation where I grew up. there were quite a few women that needed the help for domestic violence. And yeah, we had a shelter in town, but everybody knew where it was. So, you know, if you went to the cops and they put you in the shelter, that's all your abuser had to hear is you were in the shelter. They knew exactly where to go to get you. So there were there's an underground railroad like there was for slaves for domestic violence, when people of domestic violence, and I've kept in contact with a few of them. So if I want to disappear, I can disappear. Right, I don't want to, because that means losing contact with my kids, and that's not something I want.
Yeah.
So, but lose contact with my kids or keep my life. Sorry, guys. You know, I'll contact you in a couple of years when I'm 100% safe. And I'll tell my kids exactly what's happening, that I'm gone. Yes and no, Quick Wrench. If you are bound determined, you can go. And you know, if I walk out the door without my phone, it's going to be hard to find me, because social media is the way for everybody to be found right now. If I disconnect all my socials, and I'm gone, that ain't a problem. Youch with the nails, you and your claws. But it takes a little bit of work, a little bit of determination, but it can be done. And that's exactly. And that's one of the things that I hope never has to happen. But that's also me not buying yarn is one of the things. If I don't buy yarn, it's kind of hard to track me. Excuse you.
You tired, Arnie?
It's almost 7:30, so.
That was a sneeze.
I did some stuff earlier. Was expecting my worker to show up, and they sent her to somebody else.
Oh no.
So now I've been working out little by little, trying to get things put back.
Okay. You keep it up. You're going down. You get that? You keep it up.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy too.
All right.
Ugh.
Well, we'll go ahead and break this off, because it's been almost an hour and 20. So y'all guys hang out backstage, and everybody
already. Holy cow!
Yeah. So everybody stay safe, stay blessed, and
good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.